Orlando's rock station. Thanks for tuning in to the Lynch and Taco Show this morning. I'm Pat Lynch. Taco Bob across from me.
Ready to get the latest technology news and check it out.
Check it out, yeah. And then, of course, our Lynch and Taco commercial-free Workday Rock Block coming up at 8. So please stick around for that. Got a lot to get through, some interesting stuff in here. Apple users, you're going to be getting a new iOS update. iOS 18 is coming with new features. The focus of a lot of these features is more ways to express thoughts and organize them. Some of the tweaks revealed at the Worldwide Developers Conference about iOS 18. You're going to be able to schedule a message ahead in iPhones. It'll be much easier to record and read transcriptions of phone calls. You'll have more ways to express how you feel in texts, including emoji reactions and formatted text. You'll be able to ask Siri for help with remembering a photo or text you're trying to find.
Oh, that's good.
And you will be able to text even when you do not have cell service.
And you'll be able to have Siri find that photo that you deleted.
Right.
And it didn't delete. I got that update I told you the other night.
Yeah. Your nudies, your lost nudies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes, this is controversial, but it's inevitable, and I applaud Bill Gates here for this. Bill Gates is making a big bet on nuclear energy.
Okay.
Gates broke ground on a new construction site this week in Wyoming, and he made a big prediction. To everyone present, he said, you're standing on what will soon be the bedrock of America's energy future. A startup company he co-founded called Terra Power is building what's described as a next-generation nuclear power plant that could be up and running by 2030. The plant is designed to be smaller and far less expensive than today's huge U.S. nuclear plants that remain. One key difference is the reactor will be cooled by liquid sodium instead of water, which allows it to operate at lower pressure, making it less dangerous or potentially dangerous, and without the thick shielding needed with light water reactors. Gates also explains the technical differences in emergencies. Air vents, rather than a complicated pump system, would kick in.
One of the biggest differences is technology-wise, these are new. Those other ones are, as you said, they're so old.
Actually, this type of technology is being used in current nuclear reactors in other parts of the world with no issues whatsoever. And Gates points out, and he's right, everybody who wants to, be all in on green energy with wind and solar and all that, he's all for that. But he says that is not going to be enough to provide the energy needed to power the world. Nuclear is the way to go. And, the public battle and way nuclear's painted in this country has so many people, as soon as you hear that word, go, I don't want any part of that. But if you really dig in and look at, what it does and what it's capable of doing, he's right. That is the long-term answer, provided it can be made safer, which this makes great strides towards. So this is something to keep an eye on. Harvard scientists say there may be an advanced civilization living inside the Earth.
Wait, inside the ball of Earth there's something?
That's the claim in a new paper from researchers from Harvard and Montana Technical University. In the paper, the team says that UFO sightings may reflect activities of intelligent beings concealed in stealth here on Earth, underground, or even walking among us. And there's a direct quote from the paper on all that. It says, before you start bemoaning the state of higher education, you should also know that the researchers do admit the idea of hidden crypto-terrestrials is an exotic hypothesis that's likely to be regarded skeptically by most scientists.
I tell you what, I don't even want to think about it. That's way too deep for me.
Those who are frequent users of X, the platform formerly known as Twitter,
yes.
You might have noticed that likes on a post are now hidden. Previously, this was only an option with those who subscribe to X Premium. The idea behind hiding likes is pretty simple. Elon Musk shared a post that said, quote, it's important to allow people to like posts without getting attacked for doing so.
He's
think
right
about that. You're absolutely. If you see something or read something or look at something, you go, "Yeah, I agree with that." But before you openly admit that, you go, "Yeah, but if I do that, there's going to be all these people pounce on me."
Yeah.
So
you see it even with just a post.
Yeah,
I know that's for a like, but you'll see it with a post on our page. It'll be one listener says this, and they just
So basically, they say this is a way to protect users' public image and keeping people from being discouraged from liking edgy or controversial content. Starting next month, all new cars in Europe will be required to come with technology that alerts you if you're speeding.
What?
You buy a new car in Europe starting next month. It comes with technology that will alert you if you're speeding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say cars already do that, but it's not cars. It's like when you use Waze, it'll show you.
This is built. Your car will on the dashboard. Hey, you are speeding. Excessive speed. Yes, you can disable the function.
I would imagine. Yeah.
But guess what? A lot of people polled like the idea. So, again, if you see this popping up there, you never know when it might pop up here. Thieves' new hot target, Taco Bob.
Okay. Are they going back? No, they already did that one. I was thinking going back to the formula. Thieves' new target. Give me a hint. Is it car-wise or in a store?
It has to do with electric vehicles.
Oh, the battery.
Charging stations. They're seeing a rash of charging station thievery where thieves come up with bolt cutters and just cut off the long cables that are used to connect to the EVs to charge them. They're loaded with copper.
Uh-huh. I'm shaking my head. I'm just
incredible, right? Big plans with Walmart and major changes coming to what your shopping experience will look like. Each Walmart has more than 120,000 products on its shelves with thousands of individual price tags. And every week when price changes come out, company workers have to do that by hand. It's tedious.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's nonstop, and it's very inefficient. That's about to change as the retailer has announced it will be scrapping its traditional paper price tags for new high-tech electronic labels developed by Vusion Group, known as digital shelf labels or DSLs. It'll allow Walmart to update prices at the shelf level without using them by only using a mobile app.
They can't say DSLs. That term's already taken.
Reducing the need for this tedious work by workers and freeing them up to do other stuff on the job rather than switching out shelf tags nonstop. Now, of course, the critics of this are going, well, that's just going to enable dynamic pricing. They could just change something on a whim. Well, I suppose if you want to look at it that way, yeah, you could. But having worked in retail, or any of you who work in retail, you know that price changes are a weekly occurrence, and it's natural, and it's based on your cost of purchasing said goods. The prices go up, the prices go down. It works both ways.
Mm-hmm. Somebody at 22526 said, I grew up in Michigan. We visited Cook Nuclear Power Plant as a school trip. I'm all for it. Somebody else said the new Godzilla vs. Kong movie has that in it. An ancient but superior life form living inside the Earth, Pat. So they were ahead of the game.
Yeah, it's real. Mm-hmm. It's out there. Megalodon.
It's in the ocean.
United Airlines customers will soon see ads specifically targeted to them on the seat back screen when you're on board. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got the screen in front of you on the back of the seat to the person in front of you.
I thought they already had that.
No, the ads are now going to be targeted at you based on your customer data. Yeah, just like you're at home, you're going to get targeted ads now.
Hey, look at that guy up in B5. He has an ad for hemorrhoid cream.
You can opt out of this. You'll have to fill out a form on the United website, I guess, when you make travel plans if you don't want targeted ads pestering you in your in-flight experience. And finally,
the lady next to him has adult diapers.
Finally, there's this. AC/DC teaming up with Swiss luxury watchmaker Franck Muller for the AC/DC 50th anniversary limited edition collection. There's two designs, limited to 50 pieces each. One features polished stainless steel and the other is brushed black titanium. They each have red numbers and feature the band's 1974 logo with the words 50 years underneath. The clasp features the AC/DC lightning bolt, and it comes in a box that resembles a concert flight case. Each one will set you back. You ready for this?
Oh, God, because I thought you'd buy one, but now I'm saying
there's
no.
only 50 of them each. There's a total of 100 of these.
$5,000.
10 grand a piece.
Oh, my God.
10 grand a piece. I like AC/DC. I don't like them that much.
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app and listen anytime, anywhere.
This is JRR.